World. Next order.
Yeah, let's get back to it. Alright, so welcome back to Digimon World Next Order Randomized Part 18, subtitle, The Reckoning. I'm kidding. Couple things off the top. Hey Nick, you sound different. Yeah, I'm sick. I caught something when I, over the weekend when I went to my best friend's wedding, which I will talk about in a little bit, but I think I have a small cold. I'm not thrilled about that. I'm going to do one of these, and it's probably going to be a shorter one, and then I'll probably take a rest. Just so I can heal a little faster. I took some Dayquil. I took some Mucinex to try and cut down on my phlegm. And I gotta drink lots of water. It's harder for me to focus on drinking water when I'm doing recordings, so this is gonna be the only recording I do today. I'll probably take a couple more days off. So, sorry, but I think the fact that I'm 11 parts ahead of the public releases, at this point 12, earns me a little bit of leeway, I would hope. So, we'll get to that in a bit. I kind of want to grab the rotting melon here, but I'm not sure. I'll leave it. Alright. The second bit of business does not currently, is not something I currently have to engage with, I guess, but different data from the previous ranking recorded, but I mean, that's fine. I don't know what you're talking about, but sure. Yeah, so I had a new mod. Shout out to Holofox, who was watching the series, and was like, hey, this is cool, and you've inspired me to make some more mods. And I honestly, all of you, every single one of you, every single viewer, should all be creating things based on the inspiration that I provide you. It is the least you can do. No, I'm kidding. So, I think that's really cool. I'm really excited. So the first, we got a couple mods, and I'm gonna link them in the description moving forward, so they'll just be there. Like from now on, there'll be a link there. But the big one is that they made it so, or they were specifically in response to me in part 5, when I was talking about the stats you gain from defeating other Digimon in battle. So they were talking about how I specifically mentioned how it's like, it feels like the stat boost is kind of all over the place, or it's like it's just not. I don't know. I forget what exactly prompted it. Guys, I'm sick. If my brain is a little foggy, please give me just a little bit of leeway. Just this video. If I make another video and I'm still brain foggy, you can make fun of me because it's my own fault. Anyway, so they changed the stat bonuses, which I think it also changed it for training as well. So it's training and battle. But the main thing that I think is really cool about it is it has an additive multiplier per generation. So for instance, we're on generation 2, which means that I think there's a 50% buff to stats gained in battle and stats gained through training. And then if we get to gen 3, it'll be 100% boost, gen 4 will be 150%, and so on. And I think that's fully customizable. There's a couple I think there's like 8 or 9 different things you can customize to make it a little bit more. I'm gonna use it as it is out of the box, because I think just that like small bonus every time you get a new generation is already good enough. And I think it's mostly like in my head. Oh, I think what I was talking about is that the mod that I saw previously, and I don't know if it was also Holofox's mod, but it might have been. It might have been someone else's. But I think the mod I saw previously, I was kind of unsatisfied with it because it looked like the stat gains were too good. Like it made the game a little bit too easy. But I think just a small percentage bonus every time you go generation up is probably good. My main reason for that is that it just simplifies things. Like if you're on generation 2, 3, 4, you know, you've played the game enough, right? Like there's definitely a point, specifically in the English release of Next Order, there's a point where you're just doing the same thing over and over again. Like specifically if you're trying to hunt the platinum. I know that one thing that always gets me is or that when I did the platinum is you have to get 200 different Digimon, which requires, I think, what, like 20 something generations minimum or something like that, if you can count ultras and stuff like that. But it's like, it just ends up getting monotonous because like you do the same thing over and over again. Where you frostcut, I don't even know what the fuck a frostcut mushroom is. You end up doing the same thing over and over. where you get a new generation. They have, you're like maxed out on stats. Like you have the full like stat gain from evolution, full stat gain from training, and eventually it just sort of becomes boring. So I think this is going to help cut down on that, and I'm pretty stoked for it. So that's why I'm going to use this. Let's just test this out real quick. Like that's the labo. I want to go to here.
Okay.
So let's see. This is like we don't have any food bonuses here. We're just doing some regular training. Probably should go stamina. I feel like my guys take too much damage. So we'll do this. And boop. Yeah, so you can see that it gives a bit more stamina now. So I think that's cool. I think I'll rock with that for a while. I'm so stuffed up that like my ears are like slightly not. I'm trying to think, like unpopped. What's the word for that? I don't know. You know that feeling when you go up like an elevator, or you like fly in a plane and your like ears like kind of clog and plop. It feels like that. Like I'm just so like congested. Anyway, let's go to Bunny Resort. So that's really cool. I don't think I'm done yet, by the way. I have to go do a couple other daily things. But yeah, it's been but yeah, I'm excited to test that out. I think the other mod that they're working on that I'm a lot more excited for. Not that to say this isn't bad. I don't want to immediately be like, you know, fuck you. How dare you? No. But I think the one that I'm like most excited about is that they're working on a mod to make Bodemon like a little bit more useful. Whereas Bodemon, inspired by me being like Bodemon sucks, like they're gonna try and make it a little bit more user friendly and like not quite as useless as current Bodemon is, which I'm all for. Hell yeah, please, by all means. There we go. Oh, I should probably do this. Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on, wait. Alright, this is gonna be a weird video, I can already tell. I'm so out of it, dude. I didn't realize it until I started talking this much, where I'm like, I should have rested more. It's fine. Anyway, so let's talk about this wedding trip that I went on. So I left on Wednesday, and I just got back Sunday, which is yesterday. I took today off, so today is Monday, which you could have put together when I said yesterday was Sunday. I believe in you. Real quick, where are we going today? Faulty Ex Machina. Yeah, that's you know, it's free, and it's not that far from Bunny Resort. Okay. But yeah, what I was gonna say is, so I left on Wednesday. My girlfriend and I spent a lot of time in transit on Wednesday, and then on Thursday, I was kind of resting up for most of the day. We had planned to, we had the rehearsal dinner later that night, and then Friday was the wedding. Saturday was Go Fest, which is based in New York. I think it's like held on location like the week before, and then it's on location the week before, and then the actual Go Fest for like everyone else I think is a week later. I think that's how they do it. And then Sunday we traveled back, and now it's today. So let me break it down by day. So Wednesday, we left pretty early to try to make sure we get to the airport on time, because we're both kind of like neurotic about that, where it's like the idea of missing my flight is horrific to me. I cannot think of a worse fate. So I try to make sure that like I'm always super early for my flights, like just in case. Often overcorrecting. For instance, I think we ended up getting there. Like there was two things at play here. I messed up the time that boarding started for the plane, and also was just being really early. So we ended up getting there I think like 3 hours early, because I was aiming for 2 hours early, but I thought the flight left at what was it? I'm trying to think. I thought it left at 11, but I think it ended up leaving at like 11:40, and I was like, or boarding at 11:40. I was like, ah, fuck, whoops. I might have that time wrong. I think it was more like 2 or something. I don't know. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Anyway, we got there super early, and we were just messing around on our phones, playing Pokemon Go in the airport. Which, by the way, if you're flying, Pokemon Go is great in airports because there's always a bunch of Pokestops, and you'll be surprised how many people are also playing. So you get some real good work done. Plus, if you're like waiting in like a terminal or something, pop a lure down on a Pokestop and get some more. It's great. Also, I don't really play Pokemon Go that much. I've played more recently, where I play like a little bit daily here and there. But I don't really move. I just stay inside. Also, this is going to be gross. I'm sorry. Hey, it's not brown. That's great news. But yeah, so I play a little bit. I think I'm level, like, I hit level 37 over the weekend, which if you're not big into Pokemon Go, you're like, wow, that's high. And if you are into Pokemon Go, you're like, only 37? For comparison, my girlfriend is level 49, almost max level, because she's a goddamn champion. But, yeah, so we were messing around. We're just playing in the airport and stuff. We get onto the plane, really no issue. It was weird because we were like 3 hours early for the flight, and like security was a breeze. Like there was like a little bit busy because we're flying out like July 3rd, I think. But it wasn't too bad. And the whole reason we were flying, by the way, because we were only going from like Boston to New York, which normally would be like a quick train ride, like an Amtrak ride. Not quick, but like, you know, it'd be a serviceable train ride. Is my girlfriend had miles. She had miles that were going to expire, so she's like, well, let's just fly. And it's like, okay. The flight itself was like 40 minutes, which is really funny to me. Like, we waited for 3 hours for a 40-minute flight. And then we had to take a couple different public trains to get to our hotel. This is just for New York natives, I guess. But we flew into JFK, and then we had to go to Williamsburg area, or the Williamsburg area of Brooklyn, which is where our hotel was. And then we had to take a couple different public transport things. We got there, and you know, everything was fine. Hold on. I didn't write that many notes during this weekend because I was busy. But I did write down on Wednesday because I wasn't as busy on Wednesday. Hold on. I don't think too much remarkable things happened. I think I mostly kept it calm, but let me try and remember this. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, okay, wait, no, there was some things. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna. I'm so stuffed up. I have to buy tissues today too. I bought them back in. I bought a 3-pack in December, and I've gone through them. Oh, I'm a wreck, guys. All right, so we stayed at the William Vale, which normally I wouldn't list the exact hotel I stayed at, but it's New York, it's fine. But the other part of it is that I kind of don't recommend it. It was like a really like high-end and fancy hotel, so high-end that they had a nightclub on the top floor of their hotel, which sounds really cool until you remember that nightclubs love having loud music and a lot of bass. So we stayed in the 18th floor. The nightclub is on the 22nd floor, and I could feel the fucking bass in the walls. I could feel the fucking bass in the walls. Like, I could lean against, like, the bed and, like, lean my back against the wall, and I could feel it vibrating. Never mind how much I could fucking hear. Which is insane. And then the hotel had the fucking gall to be like, hey. They didn't say that. They weren't like, hey. But they were basically like, hey, just so you know that the nightclub on the top of the hotel is gonna be having an event on the 3rd and 4th, so the elevators might be a little bit more busy, and there might be some noise. But hey, don't worry. If you want, we'll give you a QR code for 25% off entry into the nightclub. And it's like, are you out of your fucking mind? Are you out of your goddamn mind? You inconvenience your fucking guests, and you have the gall to, instead of discounting our rates, you're just like, hey, we can, like, get you in on the VIP list. I'm like, fuck you. How about that? God damn it. Fuck you. It sucks. I'm so annoyed. I'm still annoyed thinking about it. I'm looking back on it. I'm like, I can't believe they had the gall to do that. So, yeah, so we, hold on, I'm trying to look for fatigue reducing items. But yeah, so it was kind of annoying. Oh, excuse me. It wasn't like the worst thing in the world, but I was like, well, this kind of sucks. You could hear the music and feel the bass 4 floors down with closed windows and doors. Oh, that's the point too. Like, we had the windows closed and the doors closed and everything. Genuinely baffled, that's the thing. The hotel, instead of offering us a discount, and the hotel rates offer discounted tickets to the nightclub. Real ballsy play is what I wrote down. Besides that, the hotel was nice. It was just like the fucking gall to like have a fucking raging nightclub, like absolutely wrecking like the acoustic, like the whole like vibe of the hotel. And then the gall to, instead of discounting the rates, just be like, but we can like get you in if you want. I'm like, shut up, no. Like, I'm so annoyed. I got a little annoyed at the groom, Carlos, my best friend, because I am not from New York. I am from Boston. And so I was like, hey man, there's a lot of restaurants in this area. Do you have any recommendations? To which Carlos responded, oh, I know a good, I know a good Japanese or a good Mexican place. And I was like, okay. I was like, anything else? And he was like, I don't know, just like walk around, man. Just discover it. Just like look, just see if you can find, you know, I never eat at the same restaurant twice, so just look for a place. And I was like, you just told your introverted friend to just figure it out for dinner? Like, I get what he's trying to say, right? Where it's like, there's a lot of different places you really can't go wrong. Like, anything you land on is probably fine. It's probably what he meant to say. But I think it's absolutely fucked that he was just like, I don't know, figure it out. He never gave me the name of the place, name of the Mexican place, and the name of the Japanese place, by the way. So we ended up wandering around, and he said, just walk around and look is the exact quote I have here. And to which I wrote, what a cool guy. We wandered and found a Mexican place so we found a Mexican place that I thought was, you know, it looked fine. At that point, I was like, I'm not really hungry, and I'm still dieting pretty hard, so, like, my stomach is already short, like, not short, but small, so, like, it doesn't really matter what I eat at this point. I just need, like, a little bit of something. So I found this Mexican place. I think it was called Ja Mexicana, which is awesome. What a great name. The vibes were really cool. They had a lot of, like, Pride stuff, or, like, a lot of Pride decoration stuff, which is really cool because it was the beginning of July, which means they didn't take it down when the month ended. I'm just trying to grab this item, and I can't. There we go. So I think that's really cool. Super friendly place. They actually, my girlfriend is allergic to onions, and when she requested no onions in their food, they actually had a separate like menu that it was specifically like onion and garlic free, which I don't think I've ever seen before. I don't think she had seen it before either. So they were super accommodating. However, upon examining the menu further, we realized it was a vegan place. I was like, fuck. I'm not vegan. I like meat a lot. I like the feeling of meat in and around my mouth. That joke never gets old. Real quick, since we're doing Nick's life story over this series, I am unfortunately a straight white man. I'm as disappointed as you are. It's just was really boring, but it's true. So, my bad for just like on behalf of straight white men everywhere, and I can speak for them all, every single one of them individually. You may be even watching this video being like, I'm a straight white man. I speak for you. I have the authority. So just what a weird bit. Anyway, I'm not like anti-vegan. I think that there were a lot of like there's a lot of pretty tired vegan jokes out there of just like, oh, how do you know if someone's vegan? Oh, they'll tell you. So I tried vegan. Maybe, oh man, it must have been a while ago now. Like maybe like 8 years ago, I tried doing vegan because one of my best friends is vegan. And I was like, let me try it because it was like, it might be good for dieting. And like, you know, I don't think veganism is bad. Like unless it's like, you know, I get weird when it's like animals and stuff, when you like feed a lion like tofu. I'm like, no, don't, come on, just, you know, leave the animals out of it, at least until we have like good like substitutes or whatever. I think it's probably good, like it would be good if we were all vegan. It's just not something you can do overnight. And also meat tastes really good and we haven't really found great solutions yet. Anyway, regardless of that, so I'm not a vegan. I've tried going vegan. It's hard. It's a lot of cooking and there's a lot of like being very careful about what you eat. So I don't make vegan jokes. I respect vegans. I'm just not one of them. Anyway, so I had a hard time finding stuff on the menu because I was just like, I'm not vegan. I I was like, this is probably fine, I guess, and I ended up getting some enchiladas, and it was okay. Like, it wasn't bad food, but it wasn't like great food. I barely eat my fucking vegetables, so like, you know, it wasn't working out super well for me. But I was like, it's fine. So then after that, we ended up going to a CVS to get some supplies. You know, stuff that like you didn't want to fly with or whatever. Like, I didn't fly with razors because I didn't know there was a thing you could do. I just assumed that razors would be on like the list of items that you can't fly, and I wanted to make sure I had one so I could like trim myself up if I needed to. You know, because I was gonna be the best man at a wedding. So I was, you know, we were just going there, and like everything at this fucking place, every single place at this, or all, like 60% of the inventory at this CVS was locked, like behind like glass. And, like, also, like, the employees did not seem thrilled to have to keep unlocking stuff. I had to buy, like, deodorant, because I had to buy, like, stronger deodorant, because I knew I was going to be in a suit in the fucking sun. So I was like, you know, I had to buy that. I had to buy, like, what else did I need to buy? I had to buy that. I had to buy razors. I had to buy something else I needed from the thing. It doesn't matter. But it's a couple things, and they were the dude who was like opening for it was not fucking happy. I'm like, sorry man, it's your job. Like, I don't, you know, retail sucks, and I don't, you know, wouldn't want to do it either. But like, you know, he's just like a little bit fast. Like, he was just super slow doing it. He was like clearly like hated his job. Must have been like, you know, like late teens, early 20s. And I'm like, I get it, but also like, come on man, I got shit to do. Hold your pity party somewhere else. I don't know. Like, just it's so that was really weird. I bought Amy a stuffed Emolga, which is the Pikachu clone from Gen 5, which is really cute. That is like an anniversary present. Oh, that's another thing. It was also my anniversary with my girlfriend. But our celebration was, you know, a little bit overshadowed. Oh yeah, I had deodorant, razors, and a toothbrush, each in different places, and I bought her an Emolga plush for her anniversary. And then I ended up watching the end of A New Hope, the beginning and end of Empire Strikes Back, and most of Return of the Jedi on the hotel TV, because like they just had like kind of cable, which I thought was kind of rad. All right, let's do this. I think if we're gonna take him, now's the best time. We got a boss coming up.
No, what's this? No one said anything about traps.
Oh, someone really is caught in a trap.
Hey, you two.
You can just like walk through those bars.
Hey, you're not the ones who set this trap, are you? Which means all that talk about a secret weapon was a lie.
Secret weapon? What are you talking about?
The Infinity Cross. An extreme
The Infinity Cross.
Energy.
Oh, that? Nothing like that ever existed.
What? Really?
Loser,
Thank you
idiot,
for fighting
dumbass.
for it. And now you'll talk.
Yeah. I can't believe I fell for this.
It's pointless. You won't get out of the trap.
That won't do. If they find out I secretly left, only to fall into an enemy trap. No! I'm shuddering at the thought of it. In this case, I'll have to use my trump card. Oh!
What's going on?
He's fucking yelling. There he is.
You gotta be kidding me.
On your knees.
Sir? Like, I mean... Oh, like bowing. Oh, never mind. Sorry. I get distracted.
What? How come that appeared when Metal Edamon called it? Is this another effect of the BH program infection? Enough power to control the Enforcer?
Uh-oh.
Okay then. Omegamon Smart D, finish those fools.
Is he just gonna take out Metal Edamon? I don't remember. Oh no, he's not. Great. Oh, it's Rosemon Burst Mode. Oh yeah, I guess it is a, oh, this is bad. I guess it is a, it would be an Ultra Digimon. Oh, fuck. We're not strong enough for this yet. No.
Here goes. Keep it up.
Alright. I think I can't do this right now because... Oh no, we're good. Let's go! This would have been cool if it was an Omegamon versus Omegamon fight. Ooh. Is this the third time I've done this? The fourth? I don't remember. I feel like I haven't done it that much yet. Oh, I want to talk about more things. So, the next day, I don't remember much of it. I think we were resting for most of the day. I think we... Oh, no. We briefly went out to go look for, like, a food truck. But they were closed. So we ended up just snacking on, or I think we ended up getting room service, which was okay, but it was like $100 for 2 meals. And I'm like, fuck this shit. But yeah, so it was pretty expensive. Like, we didn't end up going to sleep, even though, like, the base of, like, the hotel went until, or the nightclub went until, like, 1 a.m. Which seems excessive to me, but, you know, whatever you gotta do. Alright, let's help out Omegamon a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Plugins are definitely the way to go. Oh, he does. Look at how fucking cool he looks. Look how clean this design is. That dude rocks. Oh yeah, okay. So now we can truly see the stat bonuses. So it doesn't cap out at 2400 anymore because we have that 50% bonus. It's plus 36 and then plus 360 is like the new cap for like the strongest one, which I think that works fine for like you know. Like I said, with each new generation, it should be easier to get these evolutions. So I think this is awesome. Hell yeah, Holofox, good job. If you want to make it more or less, you can customize it in the config files. Just open the door. Open the door.
Hey, the antivirus program.
Yeah, let's get him. Why did he say it that way?
We must retreat.
I don't remember. Is that the end of Metal Edamon? I don't remember what else he does. Oh, okay, I see.
We made it somehow.
He's like...
This is the Infinity Cross? Totally cool! And terrifying! Ah! But why are we so weak? Hang on, Mireille. What's the meaning of this? I came here just as you asked, but it's still all unclear.
It was a ruse.
I need an explanation from you, Mireille.
Lush, how can you be so careless? You're the reason I ended up in this.
Oh, you ever just like accidentally reveal the traitor?
Lush, you know that thing? Not at all!
Oh, brother, this is why I hate kids.
Based.
Hey, get up and do something about them.
Ooh. Or actually, that's a woo.
That's right. That's the way to finish him. What?
Oh, there he is.
How did I?
Does the antivirus program work to restore your sanity?
I wonder. I still appear to be confused. Let's get out
Huh?
of here then. Maybe we should finish this. I think not. Omegamon's warped deep.
Is that what you meant by big plans, Mr. Mamio?
I don't remember what they're
Hang
doing.
on. Let's leave it at this for now. The enemy will overhear the information.
Oh, you're right. The traitor. It was Lush, right?
Cast her off. Abandon her.
What are you talking about? Could someone explain? I apologize, Himari. I never meant to trick you.
I never meant to hurt you.
It was all staged to make sure that Lush was indeed an enemy spy. I'm no traitor. I would never betray you.
Ah, well. You would, though. You did.
You seem to know nothing. But there is no doubt that you were the only one I ever mentioned the Infinity Cross to and what it could
Mirai did an L from Death Note. It's like, actually, that was a fake, and also, it was only focused in this one, only shown in this one area. Bum, bum,
No, but
What's the point? You've already seen inside the Trojan horse.
Oh, wait. Oh my god. He also has two partners, kind of.
Are you Suzuki? What? Suzuki?
I like how he has like the evil like red data instead of my good blue data or the good pink data.
What's going on? All this crazy screaming.
It was just the one scream. Kind of repeated a couple times. All right, thanks.
Are you quite well, Master Shoma?
Yeah, I'm fine, Kazuhamon.
I do really like Kazuhamon's voice actor. I can't remember who she is. She also voices Jackass in Nier Automata. I think she's voiced a couple other roles in like kind of dubbed anime-esque games. I cannot remember her name, but I like her voice a lot.
So, this is what the Enforcer's
I don't.
power is. We seem to have become too strong.
I don't like what they've done with Gaiamon here. Also, they end up calling him Samu Draymon.
Not proud, Samu Draymon.
But because I think Gaiamon is a way cooler name, but whatever, I guess.
Days past.
Of course not. That is why I kept
It's just
fighting,
Samurai Greymon.
getting stronger beyond the ways of this world.
Ah, I'm a guy who talks like this. Getting stronger, I am. He sounds like a weirdo. Stop abusing him. He's already defeated.
No matter how wounded, a single shot at Omegamon Sword D.
Master Shoma, what shall we do about them? Metal Etamon breathes yet.
His role is now complete. We've gotten the data sample we need for the
It's also
update.
criminal. They never show him wearing those sunglasses. I don't think.
For now, do with him as you will. I will work on finishing the AR plan. Omegamon Sword D will soon be utterly broken. When that happens,
Oh my god, they can make portals in the ground too? I do like that all the different portals in this game have different colors, depending on who's like using them.
You're powerful.
you're not the only one with special permissions.
Hold on. Are you Shoma Suzuki? Are you the one who created the BH program?
Hold on, how does your outfit do that? Because I only see a zipper on the up and down, on the vertical part of your shirt. I don't see it on the horizontal part. It just seems like it wouldn't stay together, like it would fall apart really easily. Also, it kind of looks like a mouth because your sunglasses are there. I don't know if you knew that. Are you like going for that? Also, how can you hear us because you're wearing headphones? Are you playing any music through the headphones, or are you just kind of listening? Or is it just a design aesthetic? Because I feel like you're just going to be muffled. Everything's just going to sound like... Oh, you know who just created the video. So, like, I have to wonder if your outfit really makes sense. Also, are you the first character that Quentin Flynn has voiced that's not red hair? I have more questions. Also, what is the skull on your shirt? Is it just to be edgy, or is that...
You were called to the digital world just like we were, right? If that's so, then why would you do this?
Because the game needed a villain.
To control all worlds. To create a new world.
Yeah.
To break down the doors that
Oh man, someone wants to combine the digital world with the human world? That's never happened before. Nobody's ever tried that.
new world rife with confusion will be born.
You're like the fourth person in the franchise to do this. Like,
What are you talking about? I'm totally lost.
That's fine. I don't need your understanding.
I guess that's true.
One more step, and we will see it as a declaration of war. Proceed only if you are ready to die.
I mean, you just made me fight Omegamon Sport D, so like I could probably take you to.
Spineless coward. Why should I even bother fighting you? We're off, Kuzuhamon.
Wait, there's still something we need to do.
I only fight the strong. I will leave this careless one to you.
I do really like Metal Edamon's like screws for on his
Even though
knuckles.
Master Shoma has given you the right to handle the BH program infection, you'll still go off on your own. We almost lost Omegamon Sword D, who is critical for the coming AR plan, to the enemy. An unforgivable crime.
Is that how you spell unforgivable? Should that E be there? I feel like it should be exactly that spelling, but without the E. I don't know.
I only sought to please Master Shoma to achieve the level of the three gods of ruin.
How absurd. You follow Entitlemon
I mean, in his defense, he has a lot more screen time than Titamon. We kind of meet Titamon and then destroy him in the same scene.
What? Weren't you friends?
Oh, the enemy's so evil they destroy their allies. Oh, crazy! What a brand new plot development that no other media has ever done.
Little minds need not concern themselves with noble ideals.
Yeah, come on. If I had appeared into that cutscene at any point, I could have done something.
As for me, I felt the same, if not worse, the first time I saw Omegamon Zwart D.
Fear may hold us back, but it would be awful if they got away with our ace in the hole.
That thing that they just did?
Let's do what we can before complaining about it. Regrets are for after all is said and done. Lush, come here. We might be able to figure something out if I can analyze your data. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they just left Lush. That's weird. I guess he said he didn't care anymore.
Mameo, I'll leave that plan to you and Digimon.
I won't explain it now because we have to keep the player hooked.
Understood. It looks like they've come for us. Let's go back to the city. The partners need to rest.
I guess that's true. No, there are items here. Shit, no. There's some like rare items in this fucking mansion. Damn it. Chapter 3 cleared. Let's go. Oh, it's War Groundmon now.
I wonder if Lush is gonna be all
It's weird that he devolves to War Groundmon and they don't even make a big deal out of it. Like, he didn't reach this stage before.
I know. She looked about ready to disappear. I'm worried too. But let's let Mirai take care of her. We've got our own stuff to handle right now. Right. The master plan. That's right. Project Reincarnate.
Okay.
reincarnation.
I'm having trouble paying attention, guys. I'm gonna live with you. It's a long cutscene and I've heard it before and it's fine. I'm just gonna try to go a little faster here.
This artist I like had a son.
Reincarnation.
Okay, I never got to read it.
Was nearly overrun as such. Better to return it.
Oh, we have to do some kind of reboot of the digital world? It'd be crazy if, like, a series of movies also tried to do this around the same time. Like, if it was like a... We could call it, like, if the Digimon tried to do something like this. Maybe in, like, their third episode or something like that. Maybe the third movie. If it were, like, a hypothetical, of course.
Purge the world and
It wouldn't be easy.
So, an AR plan.
What's for that?
Augmented reality.
All gates.
what would happen if you met
Could be bad.
as in,
We won't let it. That'll stop here.
how are you not
I am. How much? Right.
Is he gonna devolve to Gallantmon because he had a pep talk? You fuck! Come on! Really? This feels so forced. Come on, this wasn't earned. Because Coda had confidence, dude? What the fuck? Are you for real? Yep.
I can see how fired up you are, Kota.
He does change his voice, like slightly. It's the same voice actor, but he like changes his voice.
looks like we've got no time to be. I don't think your sleeves are even long enough to roll up, Himari.
I mean, they absolutely are. Like, what? It's a 3/4 sleeve. You can absolutely roll it with. It's whatever.
Then
Who
I'm
cares?
already good.
Not to rain on the parade, but how exactly are we supposed to get Omegamon Zwart D back?
Oh right, they've got that power like Mirai's.
So not only do we not... Well, then we better...
Meanwhile, the other core of Project Reincarnation.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, the story has found another way for me to. The story has found another way for them to be like, all right, go recruit more people. Which I'm like, I guess. I should make sure the builder is building something. Oh, I already hit the requirement. Of course I did, because I'm on top of this. Come back to town. Finish analysis. Might work Digimon. All right, real quick. Let me take care of this first. Digirocks, okay. Thank you for getting your Digirocks off. Okay. Back out you go. I don't know why he talks like a bug. I need a little bit longer for the lab, but we're almost upgraded. That's good. Okay. Let's continue the story. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna go to town and some fucking food after this. I'm finally done. I'm not done, but like I don't have to be as strict with my dieting now. Do you want to know? I'm gonna not reveal. I'll reveal it in the next video. But take a guess on which fast food I immediately ordered when I got home yesterday. Not immediately. I ordered it for dinner. But guess which American fast food chain that is countrywide is the hint I'll give you. Guess which one I immediately ordered and was delicious. If you get it right in the comments, I'm not going to acknowledge it. And then so you'll just find out next video.
You okay? Nothing too painful happened.
Why do you care about her?
Yeah,
She was a
What
traitor.
did the analysis?
some fascinating things indeed. It highly resembles that of a Digimon. They have a similarity of that's enough to say that essentially Lush is
Oh,
a
cool.
Digimon,
What a weird
or
and
as good as
pointless,
one
like,
anyway.
revelation.
The humans of this world are pure digital data.
Actually, I'm pretty sure she...
And she said she was worn out when we escaped from Omegamon's Wart. So I'm not human?
No, you're an abomination.
Next, and this will be I discovered traces of a network. I've confirmed that most of what we've last, Lush.
Oh my god.
Are you sure?
His fucking reaction.
Positive. There was a program you might call the root virus.
Ah, so we
Hang on. So is this...
I feel like they should have detected the virus in the stuffed animal. I'll say it. You don't have like some kind of scan?
Nowhere near us.
Don't worry. Good. That's the problem.
It's highly likely.
Yes.
Shomas is...
Did interrupting suddenly become all the rage here?
Get his ass.
Everyone.
Hey, neither of these are the options that I want to say, which is yes, it is your fault. Don't worry about it.
That's right. I understand.
I do blame her.
the temptation to blame yourself. You know what, Will? Payback. Yes. Will thwart.
I like the idea, but the...
Oh, no need to worry. You're stuffed. If you
Right, you can follow the
that
point
coordinate
backwards.
so we'll turn.
So useful. So
Sure. Why not, dude? Great.
then Project Reincarnation is up to.
Roger that. So, back...
Looks
Back to recruiting residents. If it's immediately done after this, I'm going to be kind of upset. I want to get back out there and recruit people. But it keeps just like being like, alright, you recruited enough, come back. Hey, I didn't hit the requirement. Nice, okay.
Ready?
Cool. Wow, I thought I'd get through more of my stuff. Oh, who didn't eat? That was weird. One of them didn't even get hungry. I thought I'd get through more of my wedding stuff, but I guess not. I guess that's gonna be another part. I'll talk about the reception day a little bit, and then we'll end the video. I'm gonna end a little early, like I said. I am not feeling terrific. So let me get a drink of water first. I really, truly cannot remember what I did on the day of the reception, but later in the day, I got some. I dressed up in some semi-nice clothes, the ones I owned, not the suit that we like. We all had to like rent, but you know, it was all right. I think I was doing okay. I think I have like a couple photos of that somewhere, or someone has them. But it wasn't too bad of a time. I didn't mind it. The only part of it is that we did have to walk a little bit to get there, which is fine. But then, like, you know, it's like 85 degrees out or 87 degrees out. We get to the restaurant, and the part that they reserved was like the like patio outside, effectively. So like we're in the shade, and there's like fans blowing and stuff, like an industrial grade fan and like ceiling fans, but like it's pretty toasty, and we're all pretty dressed up. So like, you know, it wasn't my favorite experience. But then we also waited to start dinner because someone was late. I'm not gonna say who was late. I know who it was, but I'm not gonna say who. Someone was late, and we ended up getting delayed a little bit. I don't know, did we do anything after the reception? I don't think so. Or oh no, yeah, actually, this was a really, really cool thing. So we so after we ate at the reception there, which was fine. Like, you know, the food was pretty good. I got to talk more with like the other groomsmen. Like, I got to meet them. Not meet them, but so the groomsmen were me, one of Carlos's like friends, like his neighbor growing up, who was like we both went to high school with. So like I've known it's someone named Alex. I've known Alex for probably like 15 years. Alex's last name starts with a V, and since my last name is Zalis, you know, we were in homeroom like all through high school and everything like that. So like I know Alex pretty well. The other one was another one of Carlos' friends that he made in New York. His friend Matt. Matt was pretty cool. And then the other one was Juliana's brother. I believe his name was Tom. Not believe. I know his name was Tom. I don't know why I said it that way. like I'm just barely remembering. Tom was pretty cool too. So that was pretty fun, making new friends and stuff like that. And then so when we were done, Carlos was also staying at the same hotel we were, but he had like the like fancy suite. He had it at the so they were on the 21st floor, so like right below the nightclub, which I was like, hey, you might need a warning about that, and I did. And he told me later on that like, yeah, it was pretty fucking loud. But so after the reception, we went back to the hotel and we all watched the fireworks in New York from the from Carlos's like 21st floor suite, and there was like not really a lot, or there wasn't really. I'm gonna finish upgrading the lab real quick, by the way, just so that we can go have more options for recruiting. So we were at the top of a 21st floor building on a balcony that like stretched around like the corner, and we got to see the New York City fireworks for 4th of July. And let me tell you, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, that shit was so fucking cool. That was definitely like a once in a lifetime experience, where like having like being at the top of like a skyscraper, effectively, watching fireworks, not just like the like official ones that were like they were like across the water, but like we could still see them, and it was really cool because they had like 5 of the same fireworks going up in like a line. So like, you know, even if like some were blocked by like other buildings, you could still see like the rest. But not only that, the building that we were in was basically like it was the tallest building for like a while. Like there wasn't anything like even close to being as tall to it like anywhere near. And what that meant is that we had like a really good view of like all the fireworks across like, you know, I guess Brooklyn and across New York, where you could just like see like dozens of them across the skyline, plus the official ones. It's just like, it was just so fucking cool. I'm not really like big on fireworks personally. Like if you told me tomorrow that fireworks were illegal like countrywide, I'd be like, that's fine, you know. But like I get why people like them. I think they're pretty cool too. Like that was a really cool experience. Like I don't know that I'll be able to top, but like I feel like after like 5 minutes I'm like, yeah, I get it. Like, you know, like this was the exception to the rule, but I'm like, yeah, it's fireworks. I know what they look like. I've seen them since I was a kid. But like I know some people are really into them, and I think that's cool too. But I also know that they tend to like scare animals and stuff. So like if we just like ban them, because they're dangerous, they scare animals, and like, you know, they cause a bunch of like smoke in the skyline and stuff like that, I'm like, it's fine. I'd be fine with it. But like while I was during the moment, I was like, hell yeah, this is cool. So I enjoyed that. I developed a method of resetting acquired tamer skills and returning TP. However, I haven't completed the testing phase. The procedure will succeed once. Further research and the procedure can be performed multiple times. So do you want to reset your tamer skills? Not yet. I think, will he let me do it again? Okay, he will. So maybe next part. Then you just combine items. So the other floors aren't unlocked yet because we haven't unlocked anyone who can like go there. Once we have the 4th floor, which is the final floor, I'll go and try and unlock more people. Hopefully we can unlock someone who like actually DNA jewels with us, but I'm not sure. I think they needed Royal Knights, which isn't until post game, so we might not be able to do that. But yeah, watching fireworks in the balcony of a New York hotel, rad as shit. But again, if we couldn't see it again, I'd be fine. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry that my voice is different and everything like that. Sorry it's not as long as it has been by like half an hour, but also like all of those videos were extra long. It's not the norm, but anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you again, HoloFox, for that mod. Works great. I like it. It's like balanced out of the box in a way that I think is good. Like just that like 50% bump per generation is like, that's really all I need. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.